A courageous conversation. Over the past year, courageous conversations have looked a lot of different ways for me. I think by far the most memorable conversation has to have been the ones that I've had to have with my, at the time, 10 and 14-year-old daughters. And what that meant was I had to help them understand and begin to understand and reconcile with the fact that something that I see and our family sees as just a natural beauty, a natural, just the natural ways in which they show up can be beautiful and full of hope and promise to some people. And at the same time, that same thing that we believe is beautiful and capable and full of so much potential is a threat or a reason to deny, or is used as a reason to deny them access, opportunity, and just the right to exist in their whole full selves. And I think those have been the hardest. I think that courageous conversations are what are required of us all at this point. I've had conversations with colleagues, some who look like me, some who don't, some who see things a little bit differently, some who see things pretty similar to the way in which I do. And what I'm reminded of in each of those conversations is, regardless of whether or not I know the outcome or what the outcome of the conversation will be, there is a very clear responsibility that lies at my feet. That means that I have to have this conversation. I have to make sure that I speak up in this moment when it feels really, really hard, really scary. And when I may not know the outcome, I have to do it anyway. And so I think of my grandmother, I think of my mother, I think of all of the women that have surrounded me as I've gone throughout my life thus far. And so I stand right with them and on their shoulders. And I have a responsibility to say the hard thing. I have a responsibility to ask hard questions. I have a responsibility to talk to people who look like me, who don't look like me, and ask questions about why or what must be true in order for us to truly exist and not just survive, but to thrive and to be able and capable of living up to and within our own potential, and to define that for ourselves. And to me, that's liberating. And the pathway to that is courageous conversations.